I mean, what better spot to do a car review video than this right here? Look at this. I think I still have video, but right over there, I've brought my boat over there before, and it's like a white sandy beach in the summertime. It's a very popular spot, absolutely gorgeous, but that's not what this video is about. It is about this car right here. You already saw some amazing B-roll, but let's give you some real footage of this car. Folks, this is a 2024 Audi E-Tron fully electric vehicle. Look at the rims, look at how big the tires are, the shape of it, it's got a bubble butt on it. It's absolutely gorgeous. We'll just pretend that it's my car. But it's not. It's the companies I work for. Maybe one day. It's an absolute blast working for this company, and I get to drive cool vehicles. Now this is the first electric vehicle I've ever driven, ever. Well, that's not entirely true. I drove the first fully electric double-decker bus in North America. And I will link that video somewhere up here or in the description below. That was a pretty cool experience as well. However, driving this compared to a 99 passenger double-decker bus, completely different driving experience. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna hop in this car and I'm gonna show you what it's like driving this electric vehicle. So there's not much to show you on the outside. The back pops open, the door's open. This is, I guess, the only thing I can show you. This is the charging little port there. So that's for its charge. And then, when you open the door, this is another really neat feature. Look at that, E-Tron. In just a moment, I'm gonna grab my GoPro, I'm gonna attach it to my head, and we're gonna take this thing for a drive. And I know the first question you have, is it fast? It's got a good speed, so it's labeled as 355 horsepower. So it's definitely not slow, it's definitely not the fastest electric vehicle out there, but it is quick. It's got some get up and go. Foot on the brake, press to start, boom, moves your seat forward, puts out the mirrors, and that is the dash. So on the left, you've got your RPMs. No, you don't. You have your battery. If you put the pedal to the metal, it goes all the way up to using 100%. If you're just cruising around, it's 25%. So that's what they've done for the RPM gauge. It has 360 kilometers remaining in charge. When I picked it up this morning, it was 400. And then you've got your speedometer on the right-hand side. That is for the dash. Your lights, your windshield wipers, your signal lights, all that stuff is the same as every other car. You've got your screen here. You've got actually touch screen, digital touch screen for all your heat and heated seats and heated steering wheel. And if you keep following this down, this is one of my favorite parts of the whole vehicle. So you have a rest here. And it took me a little bit to get used to, but this is kind of where your hand will sit. You've got your volume knob for your music right here, and you can switch the station right here, which is super convenient. But this is the best part, guys. If I zoom you in a little bit, so as your hand's sitting here, you can go drive, or reverse, or park. Of course, you've got cameras all over on the outside, and it'll show you how you're parked, which I'm parked extremely crooked. Got all the fancy lights and the fancy upholstery and whatever that's called, E-Tron. You've got a giant sunroof, which I've actually never opened. And you guys didn't feel that, but the seatbelt also just tightens up around you a little bit. So this is kind of a unique first experience in driving an electric vehicle. I mean, this is like a $120,000 vehicle. So my opinion may be a little bit skewed, but I understand more now why people enjoy electric vehicles. I never really understood it before. It's just constant power, and there's no gear changes, there's no engine running. Like I said, it warms up immediately. You can sit and idle with the air conditioning on all day long if you wanted to. And then of course, at the end of the day, you don't have to go to a gas station and fuel up, you just plug it in. Now, I'm not talking about environmental issues right now and batteries polluting the environment, all that stuff. I'm just talking about the experience I have of driving an electric vehicle. I now understand people's opinions a little bit more. Oh my gosh, it even looks better. It even looks better in the dark. It looks so futuristic. Sluggish. Sluggish is the word that I'm looking for. Every other vehicle seems sluggish compared to that vehicle. Like everything with an electric vehicle, or at least that electric vehicle, is like instant. You press the gas and you're just going. There's no throttle delays, there's no shifting gears, there's no RPMs. It's just point and shoot and boop, boop. You're just there. You're just very connected to just being there. Would I buy a car like this? You know, if I had the money, 120,000 bucks. It depends. I like to do things myself, so in the future when that vehicle gets older, I'm sure there's going to be some electrical issues, some sensor issues, like everything is a sensor on that vehicle. And it would kind of suck not knowing what's going on and having to take it in constantly. But this is the kicker. If you could say, hey, this electric vehicle will last you 20 years. At the 10-year mark, you're going to have to put 15, 20 grand of batteries in it, but it will just last. Then, yeah, I definitely would. But then that opens up a whole can of worms of like the electric versus combustion, and I didn't want to get like political with it or environmental with it. I just wanted to share my thoughts on driving this electric vehicle. I'd also be interested, I should do some more research, if electric vehicles have less components or less moving parts than a normal vehicle. Because in my mind, I'm thinking a normal vehicle, it's got oil, it's got piston, it's got the valves, it's got the coolant and transmission fluid and all the gears, and then it's got the drivetrain and all of that stuff. It's got a million different parts. In my head, I feel like an electric vehicle is more simple. It's like, but I could be wrong on that. Part needs to touch there, this needs to get adjusted every once in a while, and your valves need to get cleaned after blah, 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 and your timing belt needs to be changed. Does that also happen with electric vehicles? I don't know if it does. Anyways, that's my thoughts on it. I'll probably just open up a whole can of worms in the comment section below, but whatever. It was a cool video. I really wanted to make a video on this vehicle that I'm driving today. I was excited about it. So there's the video. Keep living that dream. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.